Get up in the morning, slaving for bread, sir, so that every mouth can be fed.
Hey everyone, this is Josh from before. You may have seen recently that I picked up this old DC Direct Watchmen 2-pack from the McFarlane Toys online store. I posted about them and then I unboxed them in the video that I did about their online store. Pretty cool, they were able to pick these up at a heavily discounted rate. And then you may have also seen recently when I was doing the review of this Killing Joke Joker, I was pointing out this awesome trench coat and thinking out loud like, man, they really got this kind of soft material kind of perfected their applications of it, and it would be great to see them do it on Rorschach's trench coat if they do some, Watchmen figures. I think it's something that we've all kind of thought at some point in the multiverse run. Are they going to get to the Watchmen figures? Like, it makes sense. It's a R-rated property that is well suited for McFarlane's style. There's definitely the demand for it. I think Watchmen's proven to be a pretty evergreen property. You put something out and that says Watchmen, people will be there for it. They'll pick it up. They'll spend the money on it. Okay, no surprise. Watchmen, that's a long-standing sort of wish list item for the multiverse line, and we've all kind of wondered where it is. Is it worth doing a video over? Well, it just so happens I do have some information about the status of Watchmen within the DC Multiverse line. And unfortunately, it's bad news. So let's get this Band-Aid ripped off and then we can talk about it. So it's my understanding that within DC and Warner Brothers, Watchmen is technically a separate license than DC Multiverse. It does not fall within the scope of the DC Multiverse license. Meaning, if they wanted to do McFarlane Watchmen figures, they would have to pay more money for the license, making it essentially a dead end currently. There is no, while there's great interest within the McFarlane team to make them, from the Warner DC side of things, they would have to pay more for them.
What happened to the American dream? It came true. You're looking at it.
Now, obviously, this information raises a lot of very good questions. Why, with the new development that McFarlane is handling DC Direct and including selling dead stock that include Watchmen figures, why would they not just be granted the permission to use Watchmen within the multiverse line? I mean, if they were still just only doing the multiverse line, that would be one thing, but it's not that anymore. They're handling DC Direct now, whatever that means for the future of DC Direct. Like, their partnership has coalesced into something more than what it began with just the multiverse line, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't there just be a permissive attitude about using the characters and the brand? And I can certainly say I know that licensing agreements are complicated. Huge corporations like Warner, and Warner itself being a subsidiary of an even larger mega conglomerate, the way that they just shuffle money around internally, they're paying. But essentially, you have departments of Warner essentially paying other departments of Warner and so on. It's really stupid and often gets in the way of giving us, normies, like the kinds of stuff that we would be gladly paying money for. It is a shame things work like that. It really, I think, further highlights what we've seen a lot in the past few years of just DC and Warner not really doing a great job of delivering what their fans want, or even displaying that they understand what they have and what they could be doing. It's really sad. Maybe things will improve when Discovery ends up buying Warner, because obviously AT&T is the wrong shepherd. But when it comes to getting Watchmen from McFarlane, I don't know if there's any hope there other than, we would have to make a lot of noise, So, I know sometimes it seems like they're not hearing us. But I mean, if you watch the Multiverse line and watch it through the different waves that come out, you can see they are implementing the kind of things that we give them feedback about. So it is possible that if there's enough groundswell, just enough noise about it, they'll reconsider shelling out the extra bucks to give us the stuff we want. And I mean, God. Obviously, I just, I want all the characters from the original Watchmen, but there is so much more they could do. Like, we all saw how big that Batmobeast was in that box. That's the perfect size, really, for an owl ship, And then you can go beyond just the classic comic characters. The movie had great character designs, really great character designs, man. Like, I think that the way that like the Ozymandias in the movie was this like referencing Batman Forever, like they put the nipples on it, man. Like I love that kind of that felt like Zack Snyder, responding to the superhero movies that came before in the same way that Watchmen the comic was responding to the comics that came before. I think those costume designs from the Snyder movie are great, and the TV series had amazing costume designs. Sister Night, Looking Glass, Lube Man, even. Man, there's some really cool characters from that show that I'd absolutely be picking up if they could figure out a way to get the license. But that's pretty much all I know, guys. That's secondhand information, and I don't have answers to the finer points of the questions that information creates. So I don't know what to do about it other than to let them know that this is the kind of stuff that we want from the Multiverse line. I will keep you all posted if I learn anything further about this. But until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.